Son of mine, it started with a bug. Now I'm crying in a hoodie. It was a regular Tuesday. I was working on a feature that had been broken for 3 days. 3 long days of staring at the screen like it owed me rent. 3 days of failed builds, blank logs, and whispering please to the terminal like it was a vengeful god. Then suddenly, at 3:27 p.m., it worked. The bug was fixed. No explanation, no refactor, just gone. I sat back in my chair like, wait, that's it? And then the silence hit me. A silence so deep it echoed into my inner child. That's when the spiral began. Because here's the truth they don't tell you in tutorials. Sometimes fixing a bug opens the door to a much deeper issue. Like, why do I flinch every time someone raises their voice? I'm just sitting there, code working, app running, and suddenly my brain's like, remember when you got a B+ in math and your dad said, I'm not mad, just disappointed? Wait, what does that have to do with this bug? Why am I crying into my hoodie? I just fixed a dropdown. Then the thoughts start stacking, like mental if statements I forgot to close. If dad approval, aber Achar false, work harder. If self-worth, where our lines of code, burnout. If emotions, run, suppressed, panic. I realized I didn't just want the bug to be fixed. I wanted to be seen. I wanted the app to say, good job, I'm proud of you. But all I got was, build succeeded. So I do what any normal dev would do after fixing a bug and having an identity crisis. I open Notion and start journaling. Day 1. I solved the layout bug today. Also, why do I fear authority figures? Day 2. Is my imposter syndrome just undiagnosed perfectionism? Day 3. Therapy is just structured debugging. I try to distract myself by cleaning my desktop. I find a folder named Old Projects. I open it. Big mistake. Inside are dusty .zip files from college. Half-finished side projects. README files that start with, I'll finish this later, I promise. You won't. You never did. Because you got scared. You lost confidence. And then you joined a startup. I scroll through old code and think, wow, this is bad. But also, wow, this was me. Trying. And now? Now I write good code, but with less joy. Suddenly I'm asking, when did I stop coding for fun? When did commits become currency? When did I start measuring my self-worth in Jira story points? This isn't a bug fix. This is emotional archaeology. I close my laptop and walk outside. Touch grass? No! I just stare into the distance like I'm in a Christopher Nolan movie. A neighbor waves. I wave back. They ask, you okay? I say, yeah, I just solved a bug. They nod. They understand. They work in accounting. They've seen things too. Later that night, I try to relax, but I can't because I'm now writing a 7-page Notion doc titled Things I'm Avoiding by Staying Employed. Chapter 1, Conflict Avoidance. Chapter 2, Fear of Stillness. Chapter 3, Compiling as a Coping Mechanism. So now I'm in therapy. My therapist asked, when did you realize you needed help? I said, right after the bug stopped crashing the page. She wrote something down. Probably, client is completely cooked. But here's the twist. That bug, it was hiding everything else. It was never about the button not working. It was about me not working. And now I'm finally deploying fixes. To myself, slowly, one commit at a time. Thank you. This has been the Git Show, episode 15. I solved the problem. Now I'm solving my childhood. If you've ever debugged a function and accidentally unpacked 9 years of emotional trauma, like and subscribe. And remember, you can't NPM install Closure. You gotta earn that healing, baby.